Hello everyone and welcome back. Yes, I have returned. It's been a long ass time and I am very glad to be back. Already messing up introductions. And we are back with the Edain Mod. That's right, no more Age of the Ring for now. Mainly because every Age of the Ring video I've tried to make in the last few days, either the attempts have failed miserably because my AI allies do absolutely nothing. The game constantly crashes, and for about half a minute, it's just frozen screen quite consecutively, and I just got bored of it. Or I just had no idea what to do next, because I've kind of done it all in Age of the Ring. I've done the campaigns, I've kind of shown off every faction. It was fun while it lasted, but it has been 3 long months since I've been able to play some Edain Mod, and I know the last few videos for the Edain Mod have done amazingly. Thank you to everyone who has looked at, viewed fully, liked, left comments. Thank you, every single one of you. You help make this channel a channel instead of just me rambling on about myself. Oh, look, I'm playing as Rohan with Gondor in a random occurrence. Look at that. On the map of Lamadon. So for those of you that don't remember the Edain Mod, I'm just going to do a quick synopsis of everything that changed. Well, to compare it to the Age of the Ring mod. Firstly, we don't have a fortress. Well, we kind of do. We have a keep or citadel. But we have build plots. We have no builders. We have select few build plots where we can build a basically an array of buildings. And we can't build anything else other than them. And you can't really build out unless you find outposts or settlement buildings. So basically the BFME1 playstyle, in a nutshell, is what this is. Let's get Edain as well, and let's put the Rohan farm here, because Edain the Corrupt has an ability that works, I believe, only on Rohan farms, or is only viable on Rohan farms, where you can... Oh, and the AI is Urukai. Oh, we're doing some theme battles right now. I'm enjoying this. It's Worm Tongue. Watch what you say. Yeah, have to use that on a farm to do some fun stuff. Let's get the armory built up so we can go immediately for improving our econ. Originally, you had 3 different upgrades you get on the stuff farm, or any other resource building, that would upgrade it to level 2 and then level 3. Production, pantry, which was your command point, and defense, which was hit points, and when you upgraded it to level 3, it was a tower upgrade. But they've now redone it. Oh, we're also against the dwarves. So this should be fun. Because I'm first saying the dwarves are glitched. So this could be a nice, just fun, easy start, I guess. Oh, Gondor can just... Oh, this is why I kind of like and hate the Edain Mod at the same time, because the AI are broken as hell, but just stupid as hell, even worse than the Age of the Ring mod, but it still brings a smile to my face. And there's a lot of very fun things you can do in the the Edain Mod, but you can't do in the Age of the Ring mod, namely custom maps. You can't do fun, well, a large array of fun custom maps on Age of the Ring where you can on Edain, which is also what topic of conversation. I do plan to go over most of, if not all of, the custom maps I've gone through in the past, namely the ones that are Edain focused, so such as the Defend the Shire map. That's had a few small tweaks to make it less, I don't even really know how to say, easy, fun, are 3 ways to say just, yeah, the same. Also want to mention... Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, that's something I didn't notice in the last time I played. That gives all my peasants draft now. But yeah, try to focus on one thing, and that one thing is... where we're going next with the channel, what we're going to do. Well, obviously, those who have been around the channel for a long time know that Battle for Middle-earth is always going to be a part of this channel. It is never going to go. It is never going to leave. It's always going to be here for your viewing pleasure. But Total War has also been a small little habit I like to have, because I'm a very strategic gamer, if it weren't obvious from Battle for Middle-earth. RTS games are very much my, not livelihood, but life in gaming, because I can mainly play them single player, because I have no friends. But that's not the point. So, obviously, I've played 2 Total War games on this channel in the past. One is the Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer submod. And I know some of you guys have been really, really wanting to see that make a comeback, which I'm willing to do. But also, there is Total Warhammer 2, which I also want to see make a comeback on the channel, because I really do enjoy Total Warhammer. It is obviously the Warhammer universe. It's been with me for as long as the Lord of the Rings universe. I love them both equally. I may know more about the Lord of the Rings universe. That's mainly because there's more books of lore surrounding the Lord of the Rings universe. Obviously, the Warhammer universe also has some massive improvements, like Age of Shipmar, as people like to call it. I don't really care either way about it. I try getting into it, but I don't have anyone to really indulge in the game with, so I kind of just say, yeah, it's here, I'm not going to use it. I'm not really going to enjoy it on my own, so I'm just going to stick to the original old world, the world that was. So that's why I enjoy Total Warhammer so much. I've enjoyed Total Warhammer since the first game, since the trailers. It's just been part of me. Yeah. Before we make it sound weird. So I do want to see Total Warhammer make a comeback on the channel, because I do believe my skills with the game have grown exponentially. Originally, when I first played, my commentary was very poor, and I only made half the campaigns I played last one episode. But I do want to have them come back. Obviously, if you guys don't want to see them, but if you do want to see Divide and Conquer make a comeback, I am willing to make a compromise where I will play a campaign of Total Warhammer, and then play a campaign of Divide and Conquer, and then so on and so on. I'll play one and then the other, one and the other, one and the other, etc, etc, etc. Just because to play one and not the other makes for very it doesn't seem fun, because I don't not like Divide and Conquer, but recently it has been on one of the games I prefer not to play, because it does make me rage. Because comparing it to Total War Warhammer, it's not just the graphics, but the gameplay mechanics are better. Diversity in campaigns. Obviously, Divide and Conquer have made massive steps in making factions like Bree, Dorwinian play out, so you can have variations in how the campaign ends with different units. But that's not the same as what Total Warhammer has done, where you have lots of different lords with the same faction, but you play them out in different areas with different starting bonuses against different enemies. But in the thing is with Divide and Conquer, if you're going to play as Rohan, you're always going to be fighting against Isengard. You're always going to have to beat Isengard. There's no real diversity in the ways you defeat Isengard. You're always going to go, okay, we're going to cavalry spam, because that's what you do best in Medieval 2. Cavalry is king. You just spam cavalry and then you win. Then you beat Isengard, and then there's no threat in the campaign anymore, because all you do then is either fight Enedwife and Dunland or Mordor. And let's be fair, as long as you know how to counter their pikemen with your archers, you just have no threat. You have no problems. The campaign is a doddle. You can do it, no problem. You have perfect economy. You have really good units. You can even get dwarves if you build for... If you make alliances with the dwarves of Khazad-dûm and Erebor, or the Blue Mountains, whichever... I think you have to make allies with all of them. It doesn't matter. But basically, yeah, that the campaign is always going to be like that. You can't be like, oh, okay, I'm going to ally with Isengard, going to fight Gondor instead, or I'm going to move up, say, screw you, Lothlorien, I don't like you, unless obviously you play the other game version they made called the Total War game version for Divide and Conquer, which is basically what I played with the Angmar campaign way back when, where every faction starts neutral with no real relations with each other. You just fight, you just brawl it out. But then, even then, patterns always form. Obviously, in Warhammer, that happens too. You always have the Chaos Tide, you always have the Order Tide. If you don't know what the Order Tide is, it's basically where all the good factions of the old world join forces. Bretonnia, Empire, the Dawi. They just kind of just wreak havoc because you can't really stop them from allying because they all like each other. So they all work together. Alright, they don't do anything yet. But yeah, I do want to make... I don't want to see a return to the Total Warhammer campaigns and such, because it is fun. I do think Total War is a game that does pull in a lot of viewers because it is a fun game. Obviously not as much as Battle for Middle-earth, because that's what I play on the channel as just on a daily basis. Well, I wish it was a daily basis, but yeah, you get the point. It's the Edain Mod, Age of the Ring Mod, Bottom Mod. They're the campaigns I've played for a long time, and let's be honest, I know them better than anything else. So, yeah, leave your... For anyone that's actually listening, do leave a comment if you want to see Divide and Conquer, if you want to see Total War Warhammer, if you want to see more Edain, because at the end of the day, this channel is meant to cater to you guys. If you want to see Divide and Conquer, if you want to see me struggle playing as the goblins, because I hate the goblins, then just say, and you never know, I might actually do a goblin campaign. If you want to see me suffer... If you want to see me enjoy a campaign playing as the as one of the factions in Total War Warhammer, just say and I'll make it so. Or just just anything, any of those games, any particular campaign, any particular challenge, just put it down in the comments. I'll read it, I'll respond, and yeah. We can get to it. We can get that done. Bunch of fun stuff. Anyway, I should probably get back to this campaign, this battle right now, because I have no idea what's going on. We have a lot of money, but we're not spending it on anything because I do not know how to play this game and talk well at the same time. Let's get Erwin gambling. We should probably upgrade the pantry first. So yeah, it's been a while since I've last commentated on these videos. So obviously my running commentary is currently a bit stale, as I'm slowly getting back into speaking a lot into the microphone, not losing my voice, etc, etc. So yeah, if you guys want to see Total Warhammer, tell me, and I'll get to doing some Total Warhammer, because I would really like to do some Total Warhammer. If you guys want to see some Divide and Conquer, I will bite the bullet and I will do some Divide and Conquer. If you want to see some more Edain videos, some of the custom maps, if you have custom map suggestions you'd like to see, like the Durfang map, the Defender Shire map, with a certain faction, the tower defense maps, because they exist. Say, and I will get to it. If you want to see, for example, if you want to see me do a massive 4v4, then yeah, I'll do it. If you want to see some more Age of the Ring, some more bottom mod, just say so and I'll get to it. If you want to see, I'm trying to think what else is there. What else is there that I could talk about doing? Oh, that is a level 5 Berserker. Yeah, I've basically gone over everything I wanted to talk about. There's Grima following Grima. I have no idea what's going on in this battle right now. I know she's getting upgrades and rebuilding our heroes. So what do I want to be doing here? I've got peasants. Let's turn those peasants into traitors so I can use them to protect Theoden from Grima, who's just walked right into a volley of arrows. Decided to finally disguise himself. I'm going to finally use these towers before it's too late. Oh, and it's already too late. Yeah, camp starts are not good for me. Let's draft the remaining peasants that come from here so they can fight back. And now let's just slowly build up some Royal Guard, I guess. Is that really the best I can do? It looks like it. We're making good economy. Don't get me wrong, we are making some pretty decent economy. Just don't have the best economy. Theoden, come down here. Give me that building. This fortress should be able to protect itself with all the towers surrounding it. And the extra tower now from the stables. What else? Just trying to think what else we could do. Channel-wise and this game-wise. Yeah, I've already run out of things to say. Well, Gondor's getting absolutely hammered. While my heroes are returning to me. Theoden just ran in like a fool, like always. But that's nothing new. We should be getting Gambling, actually. Gambling is really good, because he can summon peasants en masse. And we do just need money in general. Oh, they've come for us, and my things have disappeared now. Oh, I thought that worked. Curse this battle wagon. It takes no damage, and it just keeps killing everything. Okay, that's my Grima. Okay, let's build this. Those we can now get the pitch throwers, so we don't need the barracks building for our range units, and we don't really need it for anything else. My lord, will follow you to whatever end. Don't want hay wagons. From what I learned from the Rohan overview, all those many moons ago, that the hay bales are not good in a pinch. They are not good at all. And I should be probably getting Theoden uncorrupted. But before I do, let's get Theodred banished until he dies next. Let's have all these work together. Let's get Sumro here. There should be an outpost somewhere here, surely. Really? Nowhere? No outposts? Oh no, there's one there. I could get the exile camp from there. That'd be really good. Get these peasants and make all my peasants buffed. Oh! Piss off with your battle wagons. Look at you, make me saying profanity. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. build these Rohan farmhands, which have mega reduced construction time when we man the defences. Oh god, okay, I should remember that in the future. Lesson learned. Don't use the defensive upgrade, don't use the defensive arrow tower on farms because they do not work well in conjunction with wanting to build units. You can't get them both. You can't get both value and defense. You have to go for one or the other. Let's get the stud farm built. Split off. Let's send Edain with the Rohirrim in tier group 2. Everyone else tier group 1. And we don't want Theoden to die because he costs an absolute arm and a leg if he dies. Another thing I remember. Wow, I'm remembering a lot of things from a couple months back. I feel like I should be worried, but no. Anyway, focusing on the game now entirely, 100% effort, because I've not been doing a good job so far and my ally has been suffering because of it. Slowest moving spear ever. Did I have that farm? Yes, I did. Let's retake this outpost, wherever it is called. Okay, we can now get the exile camp and get the exiles, which are slightly better and cheaper than our normal Rohan cavalry. And faster. Cavalry that is fast is strong and good. Let's keep building stud farms. Don't need any other farm, just stud farms. The Vanguard of Rohan, what is it? Summon 2 units of Vanguards to be able to trample with many without trampling units. Oh, okay, so there used to be the Step of Rohan ability. I still thought it was Step of Rohan ability. I haven't played Edain in a long time, and I only remember stuff from those days. Let's build a couple more pitch throwers. I want to pretend like they've done some good. Keep your spirits high. We haven't built banner carriers. Can we get that here? Yes, we can. They're 600. God damn it. Your men, my lord, will follow you to whatever end. I remember when the thing for Rohan was get Theoden, get gambling to level 2, and then you could just banish gambling and just to the armory every minute. Because peasant spam was a thing, and it was evil. It was evil Knievel evil. Ride of the Exile. Oh, those are pikemen, no. And Sharku's introduced his Wild Riders to that burning lotion. So let's run away from that. Build the stud farm here while we avoid the pikemen. What's the ability to do? And then ride to help. Oh! I should be reading these abilities before I use them. I should really be reading the ability before I use it. Oh, aren't I a dumbass? And I want to be. I mean, this is doing pretty well. I'm going to get those 3 exiles. 280 for a unit of cavalry, which is faster than your average cavalry. Is also 280, by the way. But that costs don't really matter when it comes to value with Rohan, because you do make decent money. Ugh. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the bloody names of them. Are the Erebor pikemen the ones that are really good pikemen, or the ones that are better infantry killers than actual pikemen? I think they are. And in fact, I probably shouldn't be using pikemen cavalry much anyway, because Rohan are not. Erebor and Isengard just spam pikemen because they're part of their generic units and they're good. So yeah, should be careful with them. If I'm just going to go straight to the King's camp now, I've got those 3 units of exiles. If they die, they die. Doesn't really matter to me too much. I know there are peasants that could have done that too, but they've all got they all get drafts. Use my cavalry to strike down their archers. Look at me using tactics. Ain't I a smart person? 6 power points. Yeah, let's get the 3 hunters. Which means we can now train them from here for 2,500. Didn't really show them off last time. I remember originally they're a power. That's clearly been changed since version 4, I want to say. Yeah, because this is version 4.5, isn't it? Or whichever version it is. Yeah, the older version before this one. Before all the background changes. So we're slowly pushing back, but we do need some... we need some kind of something. I'm not sure what that something is. What does this do? Oh, we builds up catapults, right. Should probably make a couple of them. Oh, they're right into pikemen, but they're actually holding their own. Holy no. Whoa, that's a Gandalf. No, run, 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 run. Not into the phalanx, but just run. Ah, no, no. Oh, I kind of escaped it. Kind of escaped it. Put that tower down. Okay. Now I can get the Royal Vanguard, which is slightly better than normal cavalry. Your normal Rohirrim. What they're called. No, don't follow them. Just keep. Those are our Arthurian Rangers, remember. Don't need to be scared about them. Royal Vanguard are slightly nicer looking exiles, but still better than your generic chaff cavalry. Do not charge into them. Do not charge into them. Actually, wait. This is Age of the Ring. They don't do any damage. Oh, that's fun. Let's get Erkenbrand. I'm feeling in a happy mood. I'm in a happy mood. Rohan makes me happy. They didn't make me happy originally when I first played because viewer rate was terrible for the Rohan overview video. But right now, I'm feeling very happy, very content with all of this. Get the assembly points so we can heal our units because we need healing so much. Erkenbrand, I want you on a mount. I think the current, I say current, the previous strongest build of Rohan was cavalry with nothing but captains. Are captains now restricted to a certain number? No, they are not. So you can just build entirely into captain units, which have slightly stronger cavalry. I'd say better than the Royal Guard, actually. Better than the Royal Guard, because you don't need to build forge blades and heavy armor. Obviously, it's good to have them, and then the shields, but they cost 120 command points, where these guys only cost 90 each. So you can get more of them for the same value, because the Royal Guard don't really do much unless they're really stacked up well with levels, which you can't do in Edain too well because you don't have many. Theoden doesn't have his experience gain. He just does a units get triple experience for a time, but that doesn't really do as good as it used to. Oh, I messed up. Let's get them out. You heralds, hold back and just charge into things and get rid of them. I do want more infantry. What does this do? Fair mobilizers. 30 seconds here. Nearby siege machines deal damage. That's right, I had siege machines building here. What am I doing? Oh, no, I didn't. I just upgraded it so they can be recruited faster. That's right. That's right, I'm membering. I'm going to kill Isengard first. We probably don't even need siege engine to destroy Isengard with fully upgraded cavalry. Because I'm not joking, fully upgraded cavalry with Rohan is actually a beast to deal with. Got a heal on one of our captains. We've got a summon for 2 more units. with one of our other captains, was going to run straight into the centre of the enemy base and destroy the citadel, because then they can't rebuild, their buildings have less armour. Yeah, destroying the citadel is really important now. I don't think I really mentioned it much in the overview videos, but destroying the citadel is really important. It really, really is. It cannot be understated how powerful just rushing the enemy base with cavalry, destroying the enemy's main building. Reinforcements, by the way, so all our units now has got the Mordor Tier 1 power that no longer exists, but is still exists in a Rohan power. Oh, who are you fighting? You're just fighting normal. Okay. We can now get our Tier 4 power. It's going straight for the military camp. Because I do not give a shizzle. Let's build it. And let's get the Sentinel's tent, the weapons store, and the armory. And then let's not enable support yet. Oh god, you're fighting a battle wagon. Of course you're going to die, Theoden. Theodred. Oh well, we're killing your ally. We don't care. Your ally's dying. You're not helping them by killing Theodred. You're wasting your time. I'm going to get the free hunters because I want to show them off before the end. Grimbold, let's get you your Knights of Meduseld. Because, let's face it, the Wardens and the soldiers, they cost more. They cost more than the cavalry. Shouldn't it be the other way around, where the cavalry costs more than the infantry? I mean, I'm pretty certain that's what it was. They changed it. And it feels dumb. It feels really, really, really dumb that they made the cavalry cheaper than the infantry. Unless my original theory is correct and infantry is now better than the cavalry of Rohan, which would be absurd. But it doesn't matter. Oh, I kind of just grouped them all into Command Group 1, didn't I? Yeah. Oh well. And that's Isengard dead, and now the dwarves are next. Let's rebuild the Royal Vanguard because they are cheap as chips and they do not take long to recruit. And let's get some Rohirrim from here as well. And we got the Free Hunters. I remember slowly saying what the Free Hunters did is depending on the lead hero. So currently Legolas is the main the current lead hero. Legolas gives increased damage. Gimli. Wait. I've already forgotten what this does. Oh right. If Aragorn is the chosen leader, much less damage is suffered by melee attacks for the trio. If Legolas is the main hero, he gives increased damage, and Gimli gives an area of effect attack. So against dwarves, we're going to want Aragorn just to avoid taking too much damage. And we're just going to charge right into an enemy base, destroy it, etc, etc. Because it is over, let's face it. When Rohan gets to pop off like this, there's just no stopping them. Let's build the Druidine Stone. I feel like they kind of just copied this off, what's its name? Off the Age of the Ring mod. Because that's what they've done with Rohan. They've given them the Wazza's Stone. But the Wazza's Stone itself gives the powers, gives free options where you get to freeze the enemy. I think you get to view an area and you summon some Wazzas. But instead now they've just made it so you can summon some Wazzas, add a stone, and the stones just reduce the cooldown of the ability. Which, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that ability. It's cool, don't get me wrong, it's still cool. The forgotten scene from good old Return of the King book of the Rohirrim meeting Gon and the Wazzers of the Druidine is always a very interesting point in the books, because you'd think from what the movies showed that they just went there and there was no problem. But there was a problem. They couldn't get there. They lost their way in the forests until the Wozers, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, Gambling is the master of the horn, if it weren't very obvious. So yeah, I am very tempted to do a... now we're real close to the end, let's return to the original topics for where the channel's going. I am very tempted to do I keep saying Divide and Conquer, I want to say Warhammer, a total Warhammer campaign. Just for quick fun, just maybe do one video, just have it as a standalone video saying this is how you start playing this campaign. Then if it gets good likes, people enjoy it, a lot of people watch it, it reaches my expectation of around, I'd say, at least 100 viewers in the first 48 hours, then I'm more than happy to keep continuing that particular campaign. If not, then I'll try some Divide and Conquer. If people like it, then I'll do that. Because I know for a fact, the first video of a campaign always gets the most views. Video number 1 always does. I've looked back on all my Divide and Conquer campaigns, all the way back to Lothlorien, the highest rated video. Not because it's the oldest, but because it's the first video, number 1. For the Erebor campaign, over 10,000 views now. And to me, that feels insane because we only have 390 subscribers, which again, thank you so much for everyone who's subscribing. And we're almost halfway to me partnering with YouTube. And when we do that, we can get monetization. And then I'm even more incentivized to make more YouTube content, which I want to do. But obviously, half the time I feel, oh, it's not worth it. All I'm doing is just making videos that no one's going to watch. You know, that horrible feeling. You want to make good content and enjoyable content, but then people don't watch it. So you feel, oh, I've just kind of wasted my time with this. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. First Edain video, back into it, showing some Rohan. A good form of Rohan this time, showing the cavalry side, which I do enjoy a bit more. I will say that was better than the overview I did. Anyway, if we reach let's go back to what we did before all the stuff with COVID-19. When we reach 400 subscribers, I will do all of the Defender Shire maps, all the Defender Shire factions, races, wherever they are, Gondor, High Elves, Lothlorien, Rude Hour, whatever. Then I will start a Total War Warhammer campaign. But until that point, if you guys comment and like, I'll be more incentivized to make certain videos. If you really like the Edain Mod videos, keep watching the Edain Mod videos. Leave a like, leave a comment saying, great content, thank you for making this such and such. And I'll make more of it. But I've rambled on long enough. I'm sure you guys want to see more videos. So I will say thank you everyone for watching and continuously supporting this channel. I could not keep doing this without your guys' support, your constant viewership, likes, and subscribing. It just keeps making my heart. It really incentivizes. I'm just going over myself again. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for this video. I hope you've all enjoyed. And my trademark phrase for saying goodbye, ta-ta for now.